Alright, so not a bad show tonight on Raw actually. I thought there was some good parts in there, but also some shitty parts. So let's just get right into the review here. Throughout the show we got Triple H coming out with Stephanie cutting a promo. So just, they get this note from the doctor, this promo from the doctor, and Brian is dropping the belt now. Just out of the blue. He's not even there. Just drops the fucking belt like that. I mean, very, after all the shit they went through, pretty, anticlimactic way to drop the belt just out of the fucking blue. In, the storyline they were doing. Oh, if Bree, is fired, or Bree's fired if Brian doesn't drop the belt. I mean, it just makes it pointless almost, So, pretty stupid, I thought, to just drop the belt like that. And then Triple H goes on this same old shit. Adapt or perish. The Shield adapt, or Reigns and Ambrose. The Shield didn't adapt, so now they're gonna perish. But Seth Rollins adapted. Same old shit with him. It's getting tiring. So not a good promo here. Did not really like it. Then we get Sheamus defeating Bad News Barrett. Pretty good match. This was to get into the Money in the Bank match for the title. Pretty good match here. I'll give it 3 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed it. Mad about Sheamus winning. Just hits the bro kick out of nowhere. And very depressing though. Like, I know Sheamus probably isn't going to win, and if Bad News Barrett was in there, he probably wouldn't have won either. But I would still want to see Bad News Barrett in the match because he is clearly better than Sheamus. You could even hear him. I believe they were chanting during the match, "Let's go Sheamus, Bad News Barrett." The chants were louder for Bad News Barrett. And yeah, good match. But it's a shame that Bad News Barrett lost. I mean, he was on a roll. He was gaining momentum, and Sheamus just fucking killed it with a stupid little kick there. Bicycle. It's not a fucking broke. It's a fucking bicycle kick. Isn't that what it's called? I believe, who was that guy? Festus used it too, But, I wasn't expecting, again, I wasn't expecting Barrett to win, but it would still be nice to see him at least get into the fucking tournament. It's like when Cesaro got put into the Elimination Chamber. It sort of kick-started his way, becoming more popular. Maybe Barrett get into this fucking tournament. Then in a couple months he's more popular. The Money in the Bank match, and in a couple months he might be more popular. But I'll give credit to the quality of the match, 3 out of 5 stars. Then we get a Lana promo. She starts bashing Obama. They show a video of him like lifting weights. I don't even know if that is Obama or not. It's very blurry, very lame, I thought. It's like, and why are they bashing Obama? Obama's hated by most Americans. His approval rating is as low as it's ever been for the presidents. It's a very low amount. It's not good. I think it was at like 44% according to Gallup poll last time I checked, which is very low. I'm sure, I don't know if that's accurate or not. But I would think it's less than that. I would think less people would approve of him, than 44%, because I haven't seen one fucking Obama supporter. You very rarely see Obama supporters. So that was a stupid thing to do that. Then, promo was pretty stupid. Then we get Rusev defeating Ryder, about a minute, stupid. And then they're just doing all this shit with Russia. I mean, it's overboard. It's overkill. Alright, we get it. He's a fucking Russian. But, they dropped the Russian flag. And it's like after the match is over, it's like, come on, alright, we get it. He's Russian. He's got a fucking medal from Russia. Big fucking deal. Beats Ryder in like a minute. I'll give it a star. Same old shit. Ryback then defeats Goldust and R-Truth. Goldust, and Cody Rhodes are like fucking retard. Cody Rhodes is a fucking retard. He keeps giving Goldust fucking jobber tag partners. I mean, what a fucking tard Cody is. I mean, this fucking storyline is just so fucking stupid. The match was alright. I give it 2.5 stars, but you know, enough with this fucking bullshit, you know, with Cody Rhodes and Goldust. Very fucking stupid way to break him up if that's the road they're going down. Then we get Summer Rae attacking Layla backstage, pours milk on her. I mean, we've seen it before with food fights, you know, in WWE. So I mean, it's not anything to get all worked up about here. I'm sure a lot of people are like loving this, you know, but it's not anything to, you know, get all worked up about. Then we get the Shield beating up the 3MB and cutting a promo. I like both aspects here. The beat up, which, you know, the beat up really pissed me off one part because Reigns speared one of the 3MB guys and the camera fucking missed it and missed the spear on the stage. So that it pisses. The cameramen are so fucking shitty sometimes. They miss like key spots, and it's like, come on, guys. You know, it seems like they're fucking, you know, they're fucking making botches more than fucking guys like Orton are. So yeah, I like the beat up, and then the promo I thought was also good after. You know, like Ambrose, very good promo guy. Cut a very good promo, a good promo, whatever. You know, it was a quality promo. Then we get to Usos defeating Damien Sandow and Fandango. It's about a couple minutes long. It's sort of funny with Sandow, but it's still like, this guy looks like a dumbass. It would be funny if he was just doing this and like joking around and actually acknowledging he's just joking. You know, like if he came out like last week, it was mocking Indiana basketball team, the Pacers, and just making fun of it, you know, and not fucking like seriously acting like he's an actual basketball player. It could be funny. It could be potentially funny. They're just fucking treating him like he's a fucking dumbass now. And it's, you know, this was a little bit funny, but it's still like he's being portrayed as a dumbass. This match, you know, not good. I mean, just a bunch of fucking dancing, retardation, a little bit of retardation sprinkled in there, and it made for not a good match. At one point, I'll give it 1.5 stars out of 5. Then we get Bo Dallas defeating Xavier Woods. Alright match here. I'm getting tired of Bo Dallas, same old stick every week. 2.5 stars out of 5 is the match. Then we get Heyman cutting a promo. I did not like this because he was like, oh, he was teasing a Lesnar return. He's like, oh, it's Cesaro. I mean, I'm not for that shit. You know, where you're like, oh, this person, he's gonna come back, and then like he just teases it and nothing happens. I'm not for that shit. I hate when they do that because it gets you all excited and then you're bummed out. I mean, it's like spitting in your fucking face. I don't like it. Then we get Cesaro defeating RVD. Alright match here. Didn't think it was great or anything. Give it 2.5 stars. The one spot I would like to point out is the European uppercut. I think RVD was doing a Rolling Thunder and Cesaro countered with a European uppercut, you know, throws him in the air and boom, hits him really hard. Pretty cool. That move is so fucking awesome. I love that move. And yeah, but the match, I mean, wasn't great. I mean, these two people don't really have great chemistry for some fucking reason. You know, I would think they would have a potential to put on a great match, but they haven't really, you know, gelled together. Match, you know, 2.5 stars. Then we get the Rollins interview. I liked the interview. I thought it was a pretty good promo. But I think that there's still lacking a reason why, a legitimate reason why he left the Shield. He's like, oh, it was all for myself. I was worrying about myself. Well, you know, Reigns, they just beat Evolution. So why would he join a losing team? That's like, you know, if you're in the fucking World Series and you beat, you know, a team, and then the player comes out and he's like, oh, I'm going to go to the other team now. I'm worrying about myself. I want to win. You know, it's like, well, you just won, so why are you fucking leaving? I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. You know, but I still like the promo. I thought it was a pretty good promo, but still lacking a legitimate reason why he left the Shield. Then the Wyatts, the Shield come out. Then the Wyatts come out. Then, of course, Cena comes out. I swear, if they make Cena join the Shield, and then they're going to be like, oh, the Shield was one of the greatest groups of all time. And Cena was in it too. And all the fans say it was the greatest of all, one of the greatest of all time too, and Cena was in it too. So that means the fans think Cena's one of the, Cena's great. They better not fucking do that. I don't think they are, but if they do, then yeah, Cena comes out, of course, saves the day again. So I did not like the aspect of Cena coming out and saving the day, but the promo was pretty good. Then we get Paige defeating Alicia Fox. Not a good match here. I give it 1.5 out of 5 stars. Then Fox goes crazy after the match, starts shoving popcorn and Oksana's face. I mean, she's just a fucking tard. Let's just face it. Send her off to the asylum, the mental institution, whatever. Just get her out of. God, get her out of here. I'm tired of the same old shit every week. I mean, it's a little bit entertaining, but it's like, alright, she's crazy. We get it. You don't have to do it every fucking week. Send her off to the mental hospital. Get it over with. Then we get Swagger defeating Santino. Boring match here. Seb starts slapping Swagger. He gets pumped up. Then fucking wins. Glad he beat Santino. Fucking Santino. Fucking jobber. Fucking Santino. Hate Santino. Acting like a sock's alive. Just very depressing seeing Santino. Walking around with fucking Emma. I'm glad though. Swagger put him out of his misery. And at least for the time being, he'll be back. But at least Swagger won. That's all I gotta say. Boring match. I give it a 1.25 stars out of 5. Then we get the main event. Shield and John Cena defeating the Wyatts. I didn't think it was great or anything. Thought it was a decent match. I give it 2.75 out of 5 stars. Just started off sort of slow and then picked up at the end. So, just the start was too slow for me to call this like a good match or a great match. I mean, it was too slow at the beginning. Picked up at the end, but, a little bit slow, I thought, to start off. But yeah, decent match, 2.75 stars. So, this show wasn't horrible. Let's see how many good things we had. There's one round promo was good. Let's see here. Yeah, so a couple of good things, about 3 or 4 good things maybe. I mean, okay show, I guess, maybe. I guess I'll give it 5 out of 10 stars. I don't know about that, but what the hell, 5 out of 10 stars, I guess. Thought it was a okay show, 3 or 4 good things. I mean, still, I'm looking for more out of fucking, a 3-hour show. Looking for more than 3 or 4 good things, I guess I'll give it, since it's been so shitty as of late, I guess this was sort of above average. I'm saying these ratings are fucking hard to do. These overall show ratings are hard to fucking do. I get stumped on these all the fucking time, trying to think of a good rate. I guess I'll say it's a little bit above average. I'll go 5.5 out of 10 stars, since I guess since there was whatever 3 or 4 good things. I mean, that's being very nice to Vince McMahon. So you're welcome, Vince McMahon. There's your fucking present, Vince McMahon, your summer gift. Some extra stars for your rating of your fucking show, Raw, which has been like one of the most shittiest shows I've ever seen in the past few months as of late. So I'll give you an extra star or half star, whatever, just to be generous to the fucking product. I'm paying fucking $60 for the network, and yeah, I'm being pretty generous to you, Vince McMahon. You better return the favor to me. So yeah, show is okay show. So there you go, people.